Once upon a time, in a village, there was a poor man named Kwai, who lost his parents when he was a little boy, working as a servant for a landlord. Kwai was a kind and hard-working man. The landlord was very mean. He didn't want to pay Kwai, so he said,
"Try to work hard for me, my boy. I'll let you marry my daughter after 3 years."
Believing in the landlord, Kwai kept working hard day and night. But 3 years later, the landlord didn't keep his promise. He planned to have his daughter marry the son of a wealthy family. To trick Kwai, the landlord called upon him and said,
"I already prepared for your wedding. Go to the forest to find a bamboo tree with 100 knots as a bridal token for my daughter."
Kwai took a machete and went off to the forest, but he couldn't find any 100-knot bamboo. Disappointed, he started to cry. Suddenly, a ferryman appeared in front of him and asked,
"Why are you crying?"
The young man told him his story. After listening to Kwai's story, the ferryman asked him to go and cut 100 knots of bamboo and teach him a spell. When saying stick together, 100 knots of bamboo shall become a long 100-knot bamboo as Kwai wanted. By saying unstick, unstick, the long bamboo would break apart into 100 pieces like before. Filled with joy, Kwai happily thanked the ferryman and carried the bamboo knots home. When he got home, he saw that 2 families were holding a wedding party. He realized he had been tricked. Even though Kwai was very angry, he calmly put the bamboo knots on the ground and asked the landlord to receive his bridal token. Looking at the bamboo knots, the landlord shouted,
"These are 100 knots of bamboo, not a bamboo with 100 knots. How stupid you are."
Kwai said,
"Stick together. Stick together."
They turned into a bamboo tree with 100 knots. The landlord was very surprised, so he came over to see and was immediately stuck to the bamboo. When many others of the groom's family ran to the tree and tried to pull the landlord out, Kwai again called,
"Stick together, stick together."
And they also got stuck. While everyone was panicked, Kwai calmly stood there and waited for the landlord's answer. Finally, the landlord had to beg him and promise to let Kwai marry his daughter. Then Kwai said,
"Unstick. Unstick."
The landlord and everyone were released from the bamboo. The groom's family had to leave the wedding feast in a hurry. And Kwai finally got married to the girl he loved.